Joining us now, the president of Citizens United, David Bossie, one of the country's leading conservatives, and Washington Times columnist, Fox News contributor, Charlie Hurt. First of all, congratulations. You have been involved in this campaign for some time.
Yeah, I'm a friend of Mr. Trump's and have been for almost 10 years. I'm one of the few political folks that he knew, so I got a few phone calls here and there to help him out, especially early on.
Well, this has got to be particularly gratifying to you to see the success of the campaign, to see the success of the man from 13 months ago. It's, a number of people have said, and I can recall vividly, people saying he wasn't serious about it. And one, to me, preposterous conclusion after another by savants who should have known better about who they were talking about.
Well, look, they all think they're incredibly smart, and just ask them, all the professionals in Washington. I mean,
well,
the 15 of them, the 15 other candidates and their staffs also thought Donald Trump was not serious, and that was their major flaw. They never took him seriously until it was too late. He grabbed onto the movement that the rest of them did not recognize.
You know, it is extraordinary, and I've said this to a number of people here in Cleveland over the course of these days. Every single major issue before the American people right now, part of the national dialogue, the national debate that will unfold between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, he has set the agenda. He set every one of those agenda items. He broached them, whether it's illegal immigration, whether it's ill-conceived free trade deals, talking about national security, and people were talking about his foreign policy experience. This is the guy who said first, when everyone else was silent, NATO has to rebalance to meet the enemy, and the enemy is radical Islam.
Yeah, look, he's been ahead of the curve on a lot of things, feeling the pulse of the American people. It's one of the things that happens when you have 20,000 people show up at rally after rally, state after state across the country. He's run a very good primary campaign. He is now pivoting to the general, going to come out of this convention, I think, an incredibly strong nominee, and he is going to prosecute the case against Hillary Clinton.
Charlie Hurt, as one who has covered Trump throughout, is it not impressive to you that he has managed to do that? The man who says he wasn't a politician, I think he has to claim now that he is. But for all of that time in which for the first time he was running for office, he was the guy setting the issues before the American people.
Absolutely, Lou. And for the past 12 months plus, we have seen him go onto the debate stage against, however many Republicans. And every time you saw a man up there who was the fastest learner of any of the people that were on that stage. And every time he came back learning something a little bit, every time learning more and more every time. And, when you listed those issues that he has been so in touch with the American people on, just take the two, trade and illegal immigration. For all intents and purposes, Lou, both parties basically had the same position on that, and it was completely at odds with what the American people wanted. And so what we saw, what was so remarkable about what we saw 12 months ago when Donald Trump came onto the scene, he wasn't just running against Democrats or running against liberals. He took on the Republican Party, and now he's taking on the Democratic Party. I mean, he took on the Republican Party in order to win the Republican nomination, and that took some real guts. And I think a lot of smarts as well.
And David, he took on the establishment.
That's the best part.
And he's winning.
He is. He's won the battle with the establishment. The establishment is no longer what they used to be. The party of McCain and Romney is gone. This is a conservative grassroots party these days.
And a lot to look forward to here in Cleveland as the nomination and the convention continue here. David Bossie, congratulations to you. Thanks for being with us. It's always great to see you, my friend.